Hello, New Orleans, or should I say, aloha, New Orleans. How you doing? My name is Mackie with Positive Black Talk. I guess you're sitting there saying, why is that guy with the flowers on over there? I guess, well, it's a long story, a long story, folks. But to make a long story short, I just woke up in a Hawaiian mood today. I woke up and drank some Hawaiian punch and said, hey, and matter of fact, I started to bring some Hawaiian girls, Hawaiian dancers with the grass skirts, and they were going to do the little, but I said, maybe not, maybe not. Today we're going to have a great time on Positive Black Talk. Tonight's show is entitled Good Times on Positive Black Talk. I know a lot of you remember Good Times, but this is Good Times on PBT, which is the abbreviation for Positive Black Talk. We're going to have a great time. We're going to show you all our future shows. A lot of people come to me and say, Earl, why do you show reruns every week after week after week? Okay, I admit, we've been showing reruns for the past month, ladies and gentlemen, but reruns is something that goes hand in hand with television. Everyone shows reruns. The only people I know that doesn't show reruns is the soap operas, and eventually they're going to show reruns because today homeboy do this and then he'll do that, and then tomorrow somebody else will do it again. So soap operas are showing reruns, but they're just doing it anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get back to the show because I don't want to come out with this monologue and all this other kind of stuff. So we're going to get to the show. Good Times on PBT. We're going to be right back with more Positive Black Talk. So don't go anywhere because we're going to be right back in 1 minute. So stay there. Hello, New Orleans. My name is Mackie. Welcome to Positive Black Talk. The new season of Positive Black Talk is here.
And my name is Henry Holden, host of Midnight New Orleans, this crazy edition of late night talk show. But guess what, y'all? We're back, and we're giving you the best that we got.
Together on Cox Cable,
we're bringing you the best
on Channel 42.
Children are amazing. The world looks so big to them. They want to see and touch it all. Every day a child is killed accidentally in this country with a handgun. I'm Sylvester Daughtry of the National Organization of Black Law Enforcement Executives. If you must own a handgun, please keep it locked up and unloaded. You might save your child's life.
Hi, welcome back from the commercial. And we're sitting here with the best, not the best, but Good Times on PBT. A lot of you, like I say, remember the show Good Times. Well, this is Good Times on PBT, ladies and gentlemen, so prepare. So we're going to have a great time, a good time, a great time. Yeah, like I was saying before, I woke up this morning and I had some Hawaiian punch. You know the best thing I like about Hawaii? The sun and the sand and the water, but I'm not going to get into that. The new season, the new fall season is here, ladies and gentlemen. The new fall season of Positive Black Talk is here. October 10th, Wednesday at 6 o'clock, you're going to see the new season entitled, well, I'm not going to tell you the new title because you won't be that excited when you look at it. But October 10th, 6 o'clock, Wednesday, check out the new season. And also today we're going to show you some of the new season that's coming on PBT. We're going to show you some sneak previews. We're going to show you some other projects that we're working on. Midnight New Orleans, Tripping Out Hard, and we're going to introduce you to some new people that's working with us this season, and all the other good stuff. So you have to watch us. You have to tune in. We're going to have some great people on this show. We have Janet Jackson. We have the 2 Live crew, Rebirth Brass Band, Gregory D, whole bunch of people. You're probably sitting home, dang, he lying, bro. You ain't going to have Janet Jackson on. Yes, we are. We're going to have Janet Jackson on this show. Yeah. So you have to check us out. But right now we're going to give you a piece. Just a piece, not too much, because we don't want to get you too excited. We don't want to get you overstimulated on our program, know what I'm saying? So we're going to give you a piece of Positive Black Talk that we've entitled The Best Of. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have my homeboys in the control room. Roll the best of on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, roll.
How about them
Saints. How about it? Hello, New Orleans. Welcome to Positive Black Talk. Yeah, the best of is gonna be real hype. You got to tune in to Positive Black Talk because we're changing everything. We're changing the format. We're changing the tunes. We're changing people. We're doing all kind of new things. So you have to tune in on the fall season of Positive Black Talk. Like I said, October 10th. You have to check us out. We're on Wednesday at 6. We're on Friday at 10 and Saturday at 7. Cox Cable Channel 42. So this show is pretty much a preview. Like I'm gonna say something, and I'm gonna say, hey, look at this, and I'm gonna come back and say, hey, look at that. So right now we're gonna show you something that we did, a mix-up of Midnight and Positive Black Talk, something that we collaborated with. Yeah, we're using new words also, collaborated. So we're gonna show you a little clip that we did as far as a promotional deal that we did with Midnight New Orleans and the fact that we're together in this and all those other good things. So we're going to show you a little piece of what we did, and we call this the, well, we don't call it anything. So on the count of 3, we're going to roll some of that stuff, and I'll be right back here, and I hope you'll be right back there, and yeah, let's watch it.
Hello, my name is Henry Holden.
And I'm Earl Mackie.
And welcome to this crazy edition of Tripping Out Hard.
Tripping Out Hard.
What is Tripping Out Hard? Tell me, Earl.
Well, Tripping Out Hard is a comedy. Well, it's kind of like a comedy special where we're going to do all kind of stuff, right?
Sure. If you ever watched In Living Color, this is just like it.
Yeah, but it's like Out Living Color because it's going to be in New Orleans.
In black and white.
So basically, Tripping Out Hard is a program that was designed by Henry and myself. And we plan to discover local talent, new talent, people like funny people, right?
Not that kind of funny. But funny people.
Funny people, right. And it's tripping out hard, so that means we're not going to be softly tripping out.
We'll be tripping out hardly tripping.
Right. La 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 la. Oh, excuse me, I was just in one of my Hawaiian moods again. Hawaii is a beautiful state, ladies and gentlemen. You have to go and you have to visit and lay out on the sand and relax. And see, I came back with a sand. I came back with a tan, also some sand, because I used to be like real light. I went there and, yeah, okay, you just saw Tripping Out Hard, tripping out hard. And this is something we collaborated with. It's called Tripping Out Hard. So, In Living Color, Keenan Ivory Williams, I know you got your whole family putting on TV, and you're on Fox and you're doing all these other good things, but watch out, because we're here Tripping Out Hard. We're going to be real hype. We got musical guests lined up every way. We have home girls. We don't have no fly girls, no little bitty skinny fly girls. We have some serious home girls going to be out here dancing and flipping and jumping and all those other good things. So we're going to be very hype on tripping out. You know how we got the name Tripping Out Hard? We was sitting around the corporate table. We say, hey, we want to do this comedy special. We don't really know what the name of it is. And this guy that handles the books for us, his name is Willie Horton, I think. Okay, he was bringing in the books, right? And he tripped. And like, we was sitting down and we started laughing and he said, oh, he tripped. And we somehow got the name of Tripping Out Hard. And it's going to be real great. It's another project we're working on, and we're having a great time. But right now we're going to go to a commercial. This commercial, we're going to set it up something that we did at Suno. The Suno Fest is something that we is coming up in the new fall season. See, we have all kind of stuff. We have shows called the Suno Fest, as you saw in the mall with Irma Thomas. We did all kind of hype stuff. So we're going to go to the commercial break, Suno style, and I'll be right back. So don't go anywhere, okay?
Welcome to Positive Black Talk. I'm Nicole Payton, and I'm sitting alongside with Mr. Earl Mackie. Isn't he great? Today we're going to be going to the Suno Fest. We're going to see just what happens in front and behind the scenes, right, Earl?
Right. Suno Fest, ladies and gentlemen. 1997, University of New Orleans, as you see the sign behind us. There's people around Hi, how you doing? A lot of people are here. The Mr. Jakes, William Jefferson, a lot of politicians, a lot of entertainers going to be here today.
David Peaston, ladies, now don't we want to see him?
We're all in this thing together.
Yeah.
Hello, New Orleans. My name is Earl Mackie. Welcome to Positive Black Talk. The new season of Positive Black Talk is here.
And my name is Henry Holden, host of Midnight New Orleans, this crazy edition of a late night talk show. But guess what, y'all? We're back, and we're giving you the best that we got.
Together on Cox Cable.
We're bringing you the best
On Channel 42.
Opening the door to a better life. The YMCA's Operation Mainstream program does this every time another adult in Greater New Orleans learns to read. Volunteers from our community are trained to be tutors so that they can teach adults how to read. Thousands of people have learned to read since the YMCA's Operation Mainstream first began. But hundreds more are still waiting for tutors. If you'd like to help, please call Operation Mainstream today and share the gift of reading.
Thank you. Hi, that was something that we did, and you'll see that in the future also. As you see, I'm a Positive Black Talk t-shirt, and before the show is out, I'll show you how you can get one of those shirts also. That's right, you can walk around and say, yo, blood, I have on a PBT shirt. Anyway, I wanted to tell you that we do have live people in our audience. A lot of people say, Earl, do you really have people in the audience, or do you have laugh tracks? As you just witnessed for yourself, we have real people. And if you want to be a real person on our show, and all you have to do is know how to clap. Yeah. And we can have like girls running out and signing autographs and kids. Anyway, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Right now, I want to introduce to you someone who's going to be joining us for the new season. And she's a very attractive young lady. And she's here, Tanu Williams.
Hi, Earl.
How you doing?
Fine. How are you?
That's great. It's nice to be here with you.
Great to be here also.
Yeah, okay. So why don't you tell the audience basically what you'll be doing with Positive Black Talk?
With Positive Black Talk this season, I am going to be what you call a field reporter.
Okay.
And what that entails is going out and interviewing people who couldn't come or couldn't be in the studio here with us, and talking with them and getting information that we were going to use here in the studio later on.
That sounds good. That sounds great. So what type of people or what type of things you'll be going out and...
It ranges, all different types, different categories. To basically tell you a little bit, we're going to interview singers and rappers and dancers, all the way up to administrators in hospitals and doctors and lawyers and maybe even mayors.
Right. Okay. So that's going to put a lot more interest in the show because we're going to have wider ranges, and if they can't come here, we'll go to them.
Right,
like,
that's me.
Hey, you can't come
I'll come to you if you can't come here.
Right, that's great. So tell us about the charity hospital thing that we did.
Well, I did a show, and I went out and interviewed Mrs. Davis at Charity Hospital, and I got some information about the volunteer work that they have there for students who want to get involved with hospitals and who want to do that in the future. And she gave me a lot of information that's going to be helpful in the future when the show does air. You can find out more about the program if you would like to get involved with that. It was very enlightening. She was a very nice lady. We had a nice time. Great day. She's a nice lady.
Okay, so we're going to go out and Charity Hospital and see some of the things that you do. First of all, before you go, I want to give you one of these as a token of appreciation from Positive Black Talk.
You put it on for me?
Sure.
Thank you.
Now you're an official Honoluluian.
I feel so special.
Have you ever been in Hawaii?
No, I haven't. Would you like to go?
I'll take you there one of these days. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to see Tanu in action, so we're going to do it Johnny Carson style, okay? Here's Tanu.
All right. Hi. We're here with Mrs. Delona Davis to further educate us here on the program that's going on with the students. Hi, Ms. Davis. Can you tell us what exactly it is that you do here?
Okay, I'm Delona Davis, and I'm the Director of Volunteer Services at Charity Hospital. In this capacity, I supervise the teens that are working with the Mayor's Summer Youth Program.
Right.
Presently, we have 61 teens, and they work in various areas of the hospital, doing clerical work, patient escort, working on the wards, and various other tasks. The purpose of this program is to train our youth between the ages of 14 and 21 in job training and development.
And how many years has this been going on?
Our program has been going on for quite a number of years. I've only been working with the program for the past 5 or 6 years.
Okay. And how does one go about getting involved with the program, the students?
Okay, in order to apply for the program, the teens should go to the Klein Center, which is located at 3321 Tulane Avenue.
Let's get a little bit more information on exactly what they do as far as timing in, timing out, coming to work. You know, how does that go about being a volunteer?
What happens, the teens come to my office and they sign in the mornings, and then they go to their work sites where they again will sign in. We give them a 5 or 10 minute grace period to get from each area. In the afternoons, they come back and sign out, and we handle their cards, their RAMS cards, their time sheets, those kind of things.
To wrap this whole thing up, is the program effective?
Yes, I think it's very effective because for many of the teens, they've never had any real work experience.
Right.
When they come here, then we actually give them an opportunity to see what it is to work in an area and what type of training.
Okay, that was nice. That was pretty nice. Can I ask you one question?
Sure.
Were you nervous?
Yes, I was very nervous. You know that.
And this is the first time you went out and did something,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
first time I went out and actually interviewed someone to be on television.
Okay. But you were looking good. Nice.
That part was toward the end, so I had to warm up a little bit. It took us a while to get hold of her, to get in contact with her. You know, she's a tough person to catch up with, but once we met up with her and got everything set up, it was just rolling from that point on.
I know we'll have a lot of fun with all of these things that we're getting into.
I had a great time. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and why don't you stay with me to the end of the show? You do that?
Okay, I love it. I'll do it.
So right now we're going to finish with the good times on PBT, and we're about to show you a whole bunch of stuff. Now, we're not going to come back. We're just going to show a bunch of stuff, and then we might come back. So stay there and look at the new season of Positive Black Talk and all that other stuff. And I'll see you in a couple of seconds, okay? So let's see the good times
Don't go away.
on PBT. Before we go, I want to ask you one question. The question everyone in New Orleans is probably thinking right now.
Oh, yeah, right.
How about them Saints?
How about them?
What you think they're going to do this year?
Really want me to say? A lot depends. A lot depends on the draft, Earl. A lot depends on Plan B. What they lose in Plan B free agency or what they get in Plan B free agency. I don't think they're going to get anything because I don't think they want to play the Plan B free agency game.
I think they're making some, I mean, don't quote me on this, but they're making some...
Quote your cameras on.
I don't think the Saints are making wise draft picks. They're not drafting good, and they're letting a lot of the players go. And I think they're destroying the team.
You have to understand, it all starts with Jim Finks, good or bad with Jim Finks. Now, personally, Jim Finks, to me, I admire him a lot. I think that, he's someone who knows everyone's job. He knows my job, okay? I mean, he knows everything. He was a player, he was a coach, he knows the whole works. But, he's in a situation where he may be pricing himself out. I mean, I understand about payroll integrity and wanting to hold the line on salaries and that sort of thing. But while he's doing that, there are other owners who are giving out more money. Right. And it makes a difference. It just makes a difference.
Someone told me he was mad because he didn't get the commissioner's job.
Oh, no, I don't I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. He would have been a great commissioner.
But he's good.
Basically, he's a good general manager and president.
Yeah, he's good at what he do.
It's just that there are some people, and Jim Finks is among them, some people in the league who feel that players should still make $40 a game and drive a cab during the week or something.
Right. Okay.
That's an exaggeration, but really they feel that the salary should be held down.
Well, Mr. Brown, I'm glad Mr. Rowe Rowe?
Mr. Rowe.
Yeah. I'm used to calling everyone older than me Mr. And sometimes they feel like, I'm not old. Call me by my first name.
Well, I am older than you. We graduated from the same high school 20 years apart, so yeah, I can say that.
Right. So I'm glad that you were able to come and talk to us today.
It's my pleasure.
And hopefully you can come back and we'll talk more about things.
Alrighty. Thank you very much.
Mr. Rowe Brown.
Hi, I'm Nicole Payton, and today we'll be interviewing Mr. Ted Gilliam of Daishiki Theaters. Could you tell me, how did Daishiki come about?
It came about as an answer to a need in the city over 20 years ago.
When you first thought about opening the theater, did you have many oppositions from family and friends?
I won't say that there wasn't any opposition, of course, because back in the 60s, there was a very strong feeling among some people that black theater did not exist. Well, of course it didn't, because there wasn't, it did and it didn't. It had always existed, but it had never really gained the respect that it deserved from people, throughout large periods of time. So we did have to sort of work to overcome some of the the old-fashioned ideas that if you weren't going to Broadway, then you weren't engaged in theater. And that is not what we were about. We were about establishing a community theater right here in the city that would service the community and be a facility where people could come without red tape and get experience as they chose to. And it could also be used as a springboard for professional work if they chose to take it farther.
It's been an honor to have had the opportunity to talk with you today, Mr. Gilliam, and we at PBT wish you much success in the near future here in New Orleans.
Thank you.
Standing right here with Dr. Bowie, and you are the what? The
Executive Vice Chancellor of Southern University at New Orleans and one of the co-chairs of Suno Fest 90.
Okay, so you pretty much put everything together.
Yes, with the help of a steering committee and faculty, staff, and students.
I noticed all day you were running around, make sure everything's in order. And
yeah, we're pretty much trying to coordinate and make sure loose ends were tight. Everybody was happy. We had everything in place.
Right.
And it worked out.
Well, you had a nice fetish here. I want to commend you. It was real nice.
Thank you very much. We really did it with the spirit of community effort in mind. As you know, Louisiana colleges in particular have suffered severe cutbacks.
Yeah.
And as it relates to historical black colleges, that was extremely important for us. As you know, being the largest higher education system in the world, Southern University is the system, and Southern University at New Orleans, we serve most of those students.
Right.
Because of that, this was a way we thought we could collectively come together and do that. As you know, the musicians, the 14 chefs, everybody volunteered the proceeds 100% to scholarship funds. So in fact, it was a total community effort.
hello, and we're back. As you saw, you were the first people to see the new season of Positive Black Talk, which starts October, what was the date? 10th.
10. I'm
October
rushing
10th.
it. I'm rushing it.
Right. It's going to be October 10th, and we have a special show. The show when I said about Janet Jackson and Two Live Crew, they're really going to be here.
I believe you.
Yeah, they're really going to be here. So tune in October 10th.
I always wanted my hair like that. You know?
Yeah, what, like Two Live Crew? No.
Like Janet Jackson.
Oh, like Janet. Okay. This is a shirt. This is, hey, you gave me the wrong show. Here it is. Okay, it says Positive Black Talk. See, it says Positive Black Talk, and on the back it says, the blacker the college, the sweeter the knowledge. That's right. And this is, I think this
that
is
alone
yours.
gets 2 snaps up.
And Z formation. I like Zorro, baby. Okay, this is your shirt.
Oh, thank you. I just want to put it on right now.
Yeah. Hey, how many people out there want to put it on right now? That's about 100 people saying, hey.
We'll save that for the pool party.
Yeah. So if you want to get a shirt, just say, hey, you know, we have a whole bunch of shirts we can hook you up and all that other stuff. So you can see people walking around the street and say, hey, I have a Positive Black Talk shirt.
I'll autograph it for you also.
Yeah, she'll autograph it, and we'll take pictures and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so what's up in the future? What do you see?
I see a very productive and hype, like y'all say, or
Hype.
dope.
Dope. Yep. Hype.
Show
Okay.
coming up. I'm really excited. I feel good vibes.
Good vibes. She feel it, y'all.
That's
She feel
important. That's important, those vibes.
It. Vibes. Good vibes. Good times on PBT. So we had a great time today.
I did. Let's have lunch. Let's go
Have lunch? Okay. What you like to go?
Oh, I don't know now.
Hey, let's go to get one of those Slim Jim burgers and we gonna eat good. Yeah.
No. Poor boy, something
Yeah.
New Orleans, something easy and quick.
Something New Orleans. So hey, why don't we ask them to come on?
Would y'all like to come with us?
Say, y'all want to eat? Y'all get
We all want to eat.
Okay, so
Yeah, let's eat.
hey, go grab a bone or something. Okay, we had a great time here. We want you to look for the new season one 3 times a week, Wednesday at 6 o'clock, Friday at 10 o'clock, and Saturday at 7 o'clock.
Right.
On Cox Cable Channel 42, something you should understand. So my name is Earl Mackie saying bye.
And I'm Tanu Williams.
Saying
Goodbye.
goodbye. So until next week,
Peace.
peace.
We love you.
Yeah. Hello, New Orleans. My name is Earl Mackie. Welcome to Positive Black Talk. The new season of Positive Black Talk is here.
And my name is Henry Holden, host of Midnight New Orleans, this crazy edition of a late night talk show. But guess what, y'all? We're back, and we're giving you the best that we got.
Together on Cox Cable
We're bringing you the best.
on Channel 42. Hello, New Orleans. My name is Earl Mackie. Welcome to Positive Black Talk. The new season of Positive Black Talk is here.
And my name is Henry Holden, host of Midnight New Orleans, this crazy edition of a late night talk show. But guess what, y'all? We're back, and we're giving you the best that we got.
Together on Cox Cable
We're bringing you the best.
on Channel 42. Welcome to another warm episode of Positive Black Talk. As you can see today, our studio setting has changed slightly a little bit. We have been in the studio so long, we want to just get out and stretch and change the atmosphere. Today we're glad to be able to be in the Sims home today. Russell and Barbara Sims, they were so kind enough to open up their home and let us do the show here. So we're gonna have a great show for you tonight. We have Mr. Tyrone Tillis from the African American magazine. He's the publisher and the editor and all those other good things. He's gonna be out here. But first, we have homegrown talent. That's right here from Louisiana. A guy by the name of Poochie. That's right, he's done a lot of different nightclubs around the country, matter of fact, and recently he opened for Sinbad. So, stay tuned as we be right back with more Positive Black Talk.
It's pretty terrible out here. I'd go home if they'd take me.
My mother said I was too much trouble, so she threw me out.
I'd go home if they'd take me. I just don't know what to do.
Covenant House can get you help.
I wish I could go back home. If they take me. I just don't know what else to do.
1-800-999-9999.
Covenant House.
Line. It's free. 1-800-999-9999.
Covenant House.
He is also a volunteer reserve police officer.
I want to do something. I want to be part of the solution.
Crime, I felt that it was a way that I could do something for the community.
And talents and abilities we don't even know we have. It's something very positive that you see the results instantly. It's a very rewarding experience.
Be a part of the police department.
Call 826-7514.
Welcome back to our program. We're here live at the Sims Place, and our first guest here tonight is Poochie. Ladies and gentlemen, give a warm round of applause to Poochie. How you doing, man?
Pretty good, bro.
Well, do it, bro.
We finna do it. How y'all doing this evening?
All right.
All right, pretty good. It's so good to be in front of family and friends. That's real good. I like to tell something that happened a long time ago, and all of us gonna be able to relate to this, because when family and friends get together, we've been doing this for thousands of years. And I don't want to get any men in trouble. We're gonna go way back to Adam, okay? Now, first of all, let's talk about Adam. Let's put ourselves into Adam's shoes. He didn't have shoes. Let's just put ourselves into his feet, all right? Let's think about this now. Let's think about this, okay? Adam was the only man on earth at this particular time. He had one woman, Eve. So what I want you men to do is I want you to think of the finest woman in the world that you ever saw in your life. Don't think too hard, don't girl. Your wife standing right by you. Think real hard. The finest woman in the world you ever saw in your life, all right? All right? Okay? Multiply this woman times 100. All right? It's getting good now. You're getting overly excited. Calm down. The wives looking at the husband like, think real hard, nigga. Nah. But anyway, let's multiply this woman times 100, okay? And if you ladies don't mind, we're professional. I mean, take all this woman clothes off. God help us, okay? We've multiplied this woman times 100, okay? This brings us to Eve, because Eve was the finest woman that ever walked the earth. Some of us fuss about whether she was black or white, but if she was the finest woman, she had to be black, huh? The finest woman who ever walked the earth, okay? She was the finest. She was finer than you, Auntie. Auntie over there shaking her head like, I know she wasn't fine as me. Yeah. She was finer than you, Auntie. But dig this. Okay. All right, but Uncle Earl be on the safe side. If you want to think about her, that's fine. All right, but anyway, so the finest woman in the world walks up to Adam, okay? She has a fruit. Let's call it an apple. Nobody knows what it was for sure, and she walks up to Adam and she says, Adam? And I mean, Adam wasn't supposed to eat from this forbidden tree, now was he? But this woman that God gave us walked up with this apple. She's naked. She's the finest woman ever walked on earth. I mean, and that's the only woman, okay? And she says, eat this apple. Eat it, Adam. Take it of this apple and eat it. Let's rationalize a little bit. Adam. Even if Adam wasn't hungry, right? He had to be too hungry, right? Which of you would not have ate that apple? And maybe just a little bit more. No. I mean, Adam was something, but we had to put out and it's all the way back to the day. I was depressed right before I came on, and I called the girl and talked to her. I'm feeling a little better. But women these days, if you don't have money and credit cards, and you know the deal, you ain't getting none. You ain't getting nothing. You ain't getting nothing, homeboy. The way it works today, though, I mean, you know, like a long time ago, if you didn't have credit cards and you ain't had good credit, you'd have to save up like 3-4 months to get a half-decent, used, beat-up old car. But that was okay, you was riding, but, I mean, who of us gonna stand up and wait 3 or 4 months to get a halfway decent, used, beat-up old woman, huh? And them not the kind you can get, all right? All right? I walked up to the girl today. New Orleans is crucial. I walked up to a girl. I'm feeling so confident. I'm looking good. Breath smelling okay and everything. I walk up to the girl and I say, would you like to go out with me? And she said, yeah. Fill out this credit application and... I'm like, fill out... And she wasn't even looking good. That's because she had a couple added accessories like fake eyes and weave in her hair. She thought I was supposed to pay more. You know, like the cars that come with tinted window already? You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, now my dad, he real strong. He backed me all the way. He co-signed for me to get a car. I ain't never paid him back. No, he co-signed for me to get a car, all right? That's what you got to do today with women. If you ain't got no bank book and you ain't enrolled, then your daddy better be rich, okay? That's your co-signer. But I went to thinking, okay, that'll work, but, like, you know, when I didn't pay them notes on that car and stuff, he had to pay for it. And you know what happened? That means the car belongs to him. That means that if I go get a woman in his name, and I don't pay the notes, he get my woman. Now, Dad wouldn't do that. Yeah, that nigga would. He would. I'm gonna tell you something, though. Let me tell you something, though. Look, for real, though, I mean, I'm thinking hard to myself. I said, well, I saw this. I mean, you ever seen this before? You ever seen this happen before? You see this ugly guy. I mean, ain't nobody really ugly. Yes, there is. Ugly guy, ugly. And he with this pretty girl, and I'm scratching my head. I'm like, how he do it? And I said, well, I'm going to go ahead and compare. I'm going to compare us. Can't nobody compare to me. So I say, this dude drive a black BMW. That's cool. I drive a, no, I don't drive. I catch the bus. No problem. Okay. He got several major credit cards, and I got a library card. She could charge all kind of elaborate things on his credit card. She could charge some books to mine. Okay? He wants to take her away to eat some Chinese food, so he get on his plane and they fly to China. I bring her to Bourbon Street. Chinese kitchen. Okay, but I say, okay, now this is where it gets good at. He brings her to faraway places, like to the top of the mountain, to take her breath away. I bring her to my apartment and I take her breath away. It don't compare how he get the women and I don't, right? And he ugly. And a lot of people say, ain't nobody really ugly on this earth, but let's be serious with ourselves. The census people counted you all in here in New Orleans. By the way, they got more ugly people in New Orleans than they do in Baton Rouge. Thank you. Y'all had 87,347.4 ugly people in the city of Baton Rouge. And we have like 100 to 200 people here tonight. That means that 1 out of every 3 of you guys are ugly. And if you don't believe me, let's count. 1, 2. My grandmother was sitting right there. I didn't know. Dig it though. I mean, we as a people have to start identifying this matter, because an ugly person tends to be rebellious, disobedient, disloyal, disrespectful. They tend to use drugs, okay? So if we could identify who these ugly people are, we can finally get a grip on what's wrong in the world today. So from now on, we just gonna have to, I mean, it hurt me to my heart to go up to my mom and tell her she was ugly. But I did it. I told her. I mean, you know, and I mean, I was on top of the world. Because I said, well, the census people haven't counted me yet, and I just know I ain't ugly. A woman knocked on my door, and she said, you know, I said, do I have to answer the question? She said, no, I've answered for you. I said, what you putting down there? She said, you ugly. I said, your mama? You know how people get, I don't play that. White woman at that, you